Module 1, Foundations of Marketing, Society, and Ethics. Lecture 1, Introduction, What is Marketing and Society? Welcome to this course on Marketing and Society. In this first module, we will focus on the foundations, the meaning of marketing in its social context, its ethical dimensions, and the responsibilities that businesses and marketers have toward consumers and society. So, what exactly is marketing? At its core, marketing is the activity of creating, communicating, delivering, and exchanging offerings that have value for customers, clients, partners, and society at large. But when we add the word society, the picture changes. We are no longer talking only about selling products or services. We are asking, how does marketing affect people's lives, communities, cultures, and even the environment? Marketing shapes our consumption habits, our perceptions of what we need, and the choices we make every day. Thus, marketing and society refers to the interaction between commercial practices and the broader well-being of people and communities. Lecture 2, The Place of Ethics in Business. Ethics refers to principles of right and wrong that guide human behavior. When applied to business, ethics requires organizations to balance profit-making with fairness, honesty, and respect for human dignity. In marketing, ethical questions often arise. Is it fair to promote products that may harm health, such as tobacco or junk food? Should companies target children with advertisements? How should firms handle consumer data in the age of digital marketing? Business ethics is not just about avoiding scandals or legal trouble, it is about ensuring that marketing contributes positively to society, not just to shareholders. Lecture 3, Ethical Principles in Business. Several key ethical principles guide marketing and business. Honesty, providing truthful information in advertising and communication. Fairness, avoiding exploitation of vulnerable groups, such as children or the elderly. Transparency, making product information clear, including risks and side effects. Respect for privacy, safeguarding consumer data and using it responsibly. Accountability, taking responsibility for the impact of business actions on society and the environment. These principles form the foundation for responsible marketing. They remind us that while the marketplace is competitive, competition should not come at the cost of ethical behavior. Lecture 4, Ethics in the Marketplace. The marketplace is where buyers and sellers meet. Here, ethical dilemmas are most visible. Some examples include false advertising, where companies exaggerate product benefits. Predatory pricing, where powerful firms undercut small competitors to drive them out of business. Planned obsolescence, where products are deliberately designed to fail or become outdated quickly. Greenwashing, where companies pretend to be environmentally friendly when they are not. Consumers today are more aware and vocal about such practices. With social media and global communication, unethical actions can quickly damage a company's reputation. Lecture 5, Corporate Responsibilities. Businesses are not just economic units, they are also social institutions. Corporate responsibility refers to the idea that companies must act in ways that benefit society as well as shareholders. This includes economic responsibility, producing goods and services efficiently. Legal responsibility, obeying the laws of the land. Ethical responsibility, doing what is right, even when not required by law. Philanthropic responsibility, giving back to communities through charity or social programs. For example, when a company ensures its supply chain does not use child labor, or when it invests in renewable energy, it demonstrates corporate responsibility. Lecture 6, Establishing an Ethical Corporate Culture. An ethical corporate culture is one in which values such as honesty, fairness, and accountability guide everyday business decisions. This requires leadership commitment. Executives must set the tone from the top. Clear codes of conduct, written guidelines that spell out acceptable behavior. Training and education, teaching employees how to identify and respond to ethical dilemmas. Whistleblower protection, ensuring that employees who report unethical practices are not punished. An ethical culture builds trust with consumers, employees, and regulators, ensuring long-term success. Lecture 7, The Ethics of Consumer Production and Marketing, Part 1, Production. Let us now turn to consumer production. The question here is, how are products made, and are they made ethically? Some production-related ethical issues include labor practices. Are workers treated fairly, paid justly, and provided safe conditions? Environmental impact. Is production causing pollution, deforestation, or excessive carbon emissions? Quality and safety. Are products safe to use, and have they been properly tested? For example, the debate around fast fashion highlights unethical labor and environmental harm in the production of clothing. Ethical marketing requires companies to address these issues at the production stage, not just during sales. Lecture 8, The Ethics of Consumer Production and Marketing, Part 2, Marketing Practices. Marketing practices themselves raise ethical questions. These include targeting vulnerable populations, for example, advertising sugary drinks to children. Deceptive pricing, hiding fees or manipulating discounts. Privacy invasion, using consumer data without consent. Cultural insensitivity, using stereotypes or offensive messages in campaigns. Ethical marketing must focus on empowering consumers with accurate information rather than manipulating them into harmful decisions. Lecture 9, The Ethics of Consumer Production and Marketing, Part 3, Consumption and Post-Consumption. Finally, ethical responsibility extends beyond production and sale to consumption and disposal. Questions include: are companies encouraging overconsumption that leads to waste? Are they providing recycling options or sustainable packaging? Are they transparent about the environmental footprint of their products? For example, technology companies face ethical debates around electronic waste and planned obsolescence. Ethical marketing would encourage responsible consumption, product longevity, and recycling programs. In this first module, we established the foundation of marketing and society. We explored marketing's social role, the importance of business ethics, principles for fair practice, and the ethical challenges in production, marketing, and consumption. The key message is that marketing is not just about profits, it is about shaping the relationship between business and society in ways that promote fairness, transparency, and sustainability.